Hey guys, it's Stupid Sketcher Guy here with another news video. Now this one is about a variety of different topics. We have a lot of stuff to get through. Most of it is dedicated to Ceratopsians by beasts of the Mesozoic and Nanmu, but there's also a little bit of Mattel news that I also want to get into, so without further ado, let's get into it. Now, the first thing I want to get into is the Ceratopsians, but we're not going to go straight into the beasts of the Mesozoic. We're going to get into a standalone ceratopsian, the Nanmu Sinoceratops. Now, it's only a prototype, no real major detail or color added, but from what we can see here, this figure has a lot of potential to be really, really good, as it very much looks like the model for the actual Sinoceratops in the film, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So I think just from these prototype images, it already looks like it is filled to the brim with lots of potential. Now, the main event here is that we've been getting a lot of new Beasts of the Mesozoic sculpts. Now, I'm not sure which one of these have already been revealed, but I am sure that one of the newest ones that's been revealed is the Monoclonius. Now, this figure looks pretty darn cool. It has the usual Beasts of the Mesozoic hecka lot of articulation, but it also looks decent. I like how its colors almost feel glow in the dark because of just how bright they are compared to some of the darker colors. And the detail is surprisingly good on it. I think it looks good, but I am not gonna lie when I say the other Ceratopsians we've seen from the Beast of the Mesozoic look better. Like, I think compared to some of the other pictures of Ceratopsians we've seen, the Monoclonius is by default the worst, and that's not a bad thing. It's just that compared to the others, it's not as good. Like, the Xenoceratops has absolutely amazing, just yellow and black colors that just strike out at you. And it just looks absolutely amazing. Like, it just absolutely destroys the collected Xenoceratops, and that's already a great figure. There's also the Pachyrhinosaurus, which has a nice red color scheme that kind of reminds me of that Hasbro Pachyrhinosaurus, just a little bit because of the nice small amounts of glowing blue and red all over the body. The Zuniceratops has a nice black color scheme all over with bits of white, and probably the best frill out of all the Ceratopsians with that nice, almost lava color. And then there's lastly the Ionosaurus, which I think is probably the second worst by default, but it still isn't bad. Like, I do like the black stripes, silver, like, just overall body parts all over the body, and the horns. The horns are very well applied, and I think are incredibly realistic. Like, I think they're absolutely amazing. Like, that is really, really cool. Now, we may have talked a lot about Ceratopsians, but there's also a little more news about Mattel. Now, it doesn't feature any new dinosaurs, sadly, but the action features of some of the dinosaurs we covered in the last video. Mainly, we get to see the dual attack of the new Triceratops sculpt in action, and I think the tail feature looks awful. It just looks like you're bending like a rubber tail, like you're bending like the Thrasher T-Rex's tail. It just doesn't look good. It just looks like someone just forcefully just like, and it just broke the tail. But it's not the worst thing in the world. I still prefer my original Mattel 2018 Triceratops. But the action feature that gets me a little more excited is that of the Mattel The Mattel also can wave its tail back and forth, but its action feature is more akin to that of the Mattel Suchomimus, as it has spines running down the entire body, but one of those spines can be used as a button, and when you press that button, the Amargasaurus's head goes down. Now, I will admit, I think this spine secretly as a button for the action feature idea was done way better on the Suchomimus, because with the Suchomimus, it would lunge and also roar. Here, it's just like it's going for like a drink, or at least that's the best thing I could think of with the action feature. It's not the worst, but it's not the best either. I think I've seen these features done way better before. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you guys next time. Bye!